Well, I've chosen 5 great games that had me on the edge of the seat in that dugout out there, and I've picked the 5 games which I hope will have you on the edge of your seat. And probably now's the time to sit back and relax and watch those games and see if you agree with me. Well, we approached the Liverpool game with no fear of going there, simply because we're playing against Liverpool. There's not a great deal expected of you. You go there relaxed, you go there, and on the night we went there with a big crowd from Stoke. I think there was about 8,000 or 9,000 there, which was a big help to us. You go there hoping to put up a good show. You go there hoping to keep the scoreline down as well, because you've got another game against them at Stoke coming up. And I think by then we realised that if we could stay in contention, that anything was possible on our own ground a couple of weeks later. And of course the way the game took shape at Liverpool, we played against them in return leg full of hope and anticipation. Great result for us at Anfield. You know, as I say, backed on by 8,000 or 9,000 people from Stoke. A 2-2 score line was probably what we deserved on the night. Tony Kelly came off the subs bench and equalised for us in the last 5 or 10 minutes. And that sent us back to the Victoria ground with a chance of causing a major upset.
It was a game that Stoke more than competed in. You know, were you beginning to think that you wasn't going to be on your side? You know, with a couple of minutes to go, you were losing 2-1. Had more than your fair share of the actual play.
Yeah, I think with a couple of minutes to go and it was 2-1 against us, I think as a manager you're sitting there quite content. You know, you are at Anfield, you are playing against a team who before the game was expected to rattle in 4 or 5 goals against you probably, and your team has done exceptionally well. And at 2-1, you're waiting for the whistle to blow, to be truthful, and I was waiting for the whistle to blow, knowing that we could go back to Stoke and pull a goal back wasn't impossible. But it was even better than that for us on the night. As I say, Tony Kelly went on a long run, and I think he ended up putting the ball through Grobber's legs.
On a slightly humorous note, Tony Kelly, perhaps not the most deadly striker to have pulled on a Stoke shirt.
Yeah, I think that'd be a fair comment. I don't think even Tony would disagree with that. But every player has their night, and that night at Anfield was Tony Kelly's night.
Liverpool's European pedigree, testimony to their expertise in these two-legged cup ties. The longer it goes, the more formidable they seem to become. Just last Wednesday, the Finnish side, Lahti, thought they'd bottle them up. 10 minutes later, 4 goals later, and another return leg had become a formality. Nickel trying to chip the ball over, fouler for Mark Walters. He's now able to throw it to his winger. Cut out by Cranston. And here comes Stoke on the break with Carl Beeston. Onside, Wayne Biggins. Just Ellis for support for the moment. Biggins going it alone! And that's the shot of a striker in confident form. Wayne Biggins, 8 goals already this season. He had Ellis in support, but he wasn't thinking about support. And it just curled away. Closer than it looked, wasn't it? Albert watching carefully. Particularly as it now carries a passport back into the UEFA Cup for the winners. And still Stoke City fans pouring into the ground. Mike Manaman made some shooting space, but which denied by Kennedy. One back bravely by Burrows. Here's Mike Marsh. Shot struck Cranston in the back. Burrows again. Mike Manaman. Marsh. Good shot. Beaten away by Peter Fox. Mike Marsh caught hold of that one. And Peter Fox had to be quick away to his left just to turn it round his post. Marsh. Burrows. Mike Manaman. Rush and Saunders ahead of him, but Manaman going for glory. They're so confident, these Liverpool youngsters, and both Matt Manaman here and Marsh have already stung the fingertips of Peter Fox. He doesn't mind way the fullback pushes him, inside, outside, or a bit of both. Steve McManaman still wriggles past them. David Burrows. He's got in a useful cross. Rush, 1-0! Ian Rush's first of the season, no doubt the first of many. Beautiful delivery by David Burrows, and smartly taken by Ian Rush. Liverpool in front after 17 minutes. He scored 5 at this stage of last season's competition against Crewe. That's the first of the night against Stoke. Kennedy's throw, both Sanford and Overson are waiting on the near post. Grobbelaar thought about coming, then went back. This is Lee Sanford, and it's turned away for a corner kick by Nick Tanner. And Sanford and Overson will now be joined by Ian Cranston. 4 6-footers for Liverpool to worry about inside their penalty area. Cranston! And Stoke are level! And 4 6-footers was one too many. Ian Cranston heads home the equaliser. Ecstasy amongst the following from Stoke, and no wonder. 28 minutes of the first half gone, and Cranston simply got up highest. It was a driving header by the sweeper. And Stoke are on terms. Didn't he enjoy it? And the Copites are standing rather silently and watching this recital at the moment. Burrows header. Kennedy. Ellis begins going for glory. Struck the back of Tanner. Now a header from Ellis, and he caught Grobbelaar off his line and only just arced over the crossbar. Chris Grobbelaar is so quick and so agile, he may even have been able to get back, but he was 3-4 yards off his line and he would have struggled. Scott getting himself forward and bringing Fowler into it. There's a chance here for Lee Fowler, and Chris Grobbelaar had to make the save. Full marks to Steve McMahon for making it difficult for Fowler. McMahon got in a challenge, and Fowler couldn't find the power to defeat Grobbelaar. Mark Walters. Fowler back in a defensive position now. Walters in towards McManaman, very important header away as far as Marsh, took a deflection but not in. Came through a whole posse of players there. Peter Fox can't have seen much of it. Saw it wide. Ablett. Burrows. McManaman now stretching his legs. Already was side down there by Kennedy. Beaten all ends up by the blowtorch acceleration of Steve McManaman. No card this time. Another 2 paces and it would have been a penalty. Tanner's forward inside the penalty area, along with Rosenthal, McManaman, Rush and Walters. It's Marsh in towards Rosenthal. Nicol trying to make something of it. Rosenthal back for Tanner. Had to strike it. Gets the crossbar and in by Rush. Liverpool back in front. Ian Rush is second of the night. Just under 20 minutes to play. Well, what a blinding shot by Nick Tanner. Somehow turned onto the crossbar by Peter Fox, but instantly in by Ian Rush. Fox almost deserved better for the save, but that's just typical of Rush. Up they go again. Ablett just managed to cushion the ball for his goalkeeper amidst the inevitable handball appeals. And here comes McManaman. Rosenthal accelerating ahead of him, and Fowler was back there. There's a big shout there against Gary Ablett, facing his own goal after Stoke again won the first ball. Ablett just had to force it back to his goalkeeper, and it was off the thigh. He'll be pleased to see that one again tonight. He'll be even happier if Liverpool get a couple more goals before supper time. Ellis down to Biggins. Still looking, still hoping. Wayne Biggins trying his luck from outside the penalty area. Element of surprise, not quite the accuracy. Biggins. He's hooked in the cross somehow. Tanner somehow got to it. Might still come for Lee Fowler. Ablett that time with the important challenge. Nichols' header, only for Fowler again. Now, is that a foul on Beeston? Clean challenge, referee again very close. Rosenthal's been penalised over handball. But Carl Beeston was almost in there, diving between the two Liverpool defenders. Well, there were a few contacts with the ball and maybe one with the man. And Liverpool got the benefit of the doubt. But full marks to Stoke City. They're going to throw on another striker here. They're bringing Tony Ellis off. And Tony Kelly will come on in his place. Very pacey. Forced his way into the team at the back end of last season. And he is Wayne Biggins' new partner up the front. Oh, it's an awkward bouncing ball to deal with, and Kelly with his first touch just hooked it over the crossbar. There's a nasty clash of heads. Tony Kelly almost celebrating immediately. The ball just wouldn't come down. Two really banged together there before Kelly knocked it over. Fowler forward towards Kelly. Albert across the cover. He short-changed Grobbelaar, and Tony Kelly has equalised. The substitute draws it level. Just 2 minutes to go. It's a dream ticket for those Stoke City fans. A dream substitution for Lou Macari and Stoke City. Right through the goalkeeper's legs. But Grobbelaar really was left to face the music by a dreadful back pass. Gary Ablett's error. 2-2. Tony Kelly's goal has squared it up and really set up the second leg now. Mark Walters now. Can Liverpool somehow regain the advantage? Walters' shot blocked. And then Walters himself blocked. Ronnie Rosenthal. Walters. Steve Nicol. Too long for Raj. Headed away by Overson. Steve McManaman will keep it in. David Burrows. Kelly's back inside his own half, performing heroics now. His tackle that denied Burrows there. We're inside the final minute. Rosenthal. Corner kick off Kelly. And this could be Liverpool's last chance to go back to the Victoria ground with any kind of edge. Marsh drives it in. Away by Butler, and they will have another last chance. In towards Rosenthal this time, headed away by Sanford. David Burrows. Gary Ablett. Headed by Overson. They'll defend this scoreline now as if their lives depend upon it. Stoke City are halfway to paradise. Lou Macari won't entertain any celebrations yet, but he can now entertain genuine hopes of springing the surprise of the round, thanks to that late equaliser by Tony Kelly. Just 2 minutes remain when Kelly squeezed in the equaliser. 2 goals from Ian Rush, not enough to give Liverpool victory on the night. They'll need a little bit more in a fortnight's time. Liverpool's record at the Victoria Ground is a good one, a very good one. The smart money may still be on them, but the odds against an upset have now shortened considerably. It's been a great, great night for those Stoke City fans. There'll be 5 times as many inside the Victoria Ground for the second leg. You won't be able to get a ticket for love nor money because of that scoreline. Liverpool 2, Stoke City 2.